have also a commission in place which is going to identify reforms right through the whole culture of the Gardaí, the recruitment of the Gardaí, what sort of positions are filled with what sort of skills. This is a profound change, and this will be looking at international best practice to make sure that our Gardaí, who are doing a fantastic day-to-day job, who put their lives on the line every day, that they are supported and managed to the very highest international standards. And that is a very significant change.
Simon Coveney has been given Minister for Foreign Affairs, but also a special responsibility for Brexit. Is that an acknowledgement, I wonder, that the previous approach to appoint nobody with special responsibility for Brexit, was that wrong?
No, I think what's happening here is that we're seeing right across a range of areas where Brexit is going to impact on our economy, that Minister, that Taoiseach Leo Varadkar is moving to put in place mandates that need to respond to that. So Paschal Donoghue will have a mandate in respect of the changes that are going to come in the operation of the Eurozone. We know that is coming with the changes that are being pressed by Monsieur Macron, the French president, and others. So he will be in a position to carry that element of the brief. The negotiations obviously are now starting, and Simon Coveney will be absolutely pivotal in making sure that as those negotiations progress, the Irish case is continually kept to the fore. That is even more important in the present weakness of the British government, and his responsibility both for Northern Ireland and for foreign affairs will give him a particularly strong point to defend Irish interests. And the third element of the stool is Francis Fitzgerald's role in preparing business for the sort of impact that could come from Brexit if it's not handled well. So I think what you're seeing is a moving forward of the preparation. We've done a lot of preparation. We're now into game on, and you now see three ministers going to powerfully pursue Irish interests as this process develops.
A referendum on abortion has been promised as well. Do we know yet if it's going to be in the early part of next year?
No, we don't know that, because I suppose the report has to come. It's due at the end of this month from the Citizens' Assembly. The Oireachtas had been given, the committee has been given, as I understand it, 6 months to examine that and bring forward recommendations. So by end year, we will be in a position to assess what has been recommended.
When do you think a decision will be made on the date?
Well, that I don't know, and I mean, I think it would be foolish until we see these processes evolve. But I think you can see from the strict timeline that the government has set for the deliberations of the Oireachtas Committee that we are not in the business of dragging our feet on this. We recognise this is an important issue. It's an issue also, though, that is very divisive in our country, where the public have a right to see it properly debated, and I think the Citizens' Assembly have done a huge job of work in exposing issues and giving people an opportunity to examine this issue in a dispassionate way. That will also be the job of the Oireachtas over the remaining months of this year, and I think in 2018 we will, I hope, be able to have a rational debate about our way forward in this area. It's really important, but it's sensitive, and we have to deal with it in that sensitive way.